Hi, it's Mike, and I moved to Australia and bought a van.
My name is Dale Kerrigan, and this is my story.
I recently decided that I needed a change of pace and scenery, and so decided to box everything up and move to Brisbane, Australia. My plan isn't just to enjoy Brisbane though, I want to see the rest of the country. So first step, find a van. I had 3 key criteria for my van. I wanted to be able to stand upright in the back. I wanted it to have enough space for a full bed and not just a full bed. I needed it to be automatic transmission. I know, but that's important for me. And I needed it to be affordable. With that last one, new wasn't going to be an option. I didn't want to get a loan to get this van. So, to the used market. Where luckily, there are a lot of options. Mercedes, the camper's van, camper van. Most popular for their name and reliability. Super tall, but a little on the thin side, and expensive, especially if they do break down. There are ambulances here in Brisbane, so a decent number on the used market. Ford Transit, also very popular with lots of different sizes. Very affordable and easy to fix. Almost all the ones I could find were manual here in Australia. So that brought me to the Renault Master or Volkswagen Crafter. The Master is all over the place, but tended to only be the shorter models, both in height and length. Whereas the Crafter, excellent size, but just started being made here again in Australia, and so really hard to find in the used market. If you did find them, they were expensive. Lastly, the Iveco Daily or LDV Deliver 9, both options here with pretty serious reliability issues that I wasn't going to be playing with. So ended up going with a Fiat Ducato. This is a 2021 diesel 4-cylinder, extra long wheelbase, medium height Fiat Ducato Maxi. That means it's got 4 meters of cargo space, extra long back, 2 meters height, giving me plenty of space to work with. It has 150,000 kilometers on it, which does sound like a lot and maybe is a little bit, but for a machine like this is nothing. And so it's ready to roll for me, and I'm excited. The plan for these videos is to show you the van build as I get through it all. The ups, the downs, the good parts, the bad, as well as once we're done building the thing, getting out on the road and showing you all of these fun places and exciting places across the country and continent that we really want to see. So, let's get started. Little tour of the interior. There's not a whole lot to it though. Looks like the inside hasn't really been affected by much of the external dents that happened. The floor is in disrepair, but I'll have a look at it. It might still be used as a base flooring. It's a little thick, but we'll see what I decide. I'll need something to put underneath whatever flooring I have on this half. So yeah, in decent shape, but not amazing. First step was to take all the wood off and get a look underneath. And so luckily for me, they used 3 or 4 different methods to hold the wood on. So I needed to change bits here and there a little bit, and then use a screwdriver to pull these plastic rivet type things off. Alright, now time to pull a whole bunch of plastic rivets. Probably should have left some of the things attached at the top so that it doesn't fall on me when I pull this out, but you know, we're already learning. These plastic rivets came out super easily, which I was pretty pleased with. The first couple I did, I was worried, but after that, they all came out. The wood is actually in pretty good shape. I'll probably be able to reuse a good chunk of it in different spots.
Peace off.
This wood, on the other hand, definitely can't use again.
Opa!
You're going to hear me complain about this throughout the entire build, but Phillips screw heads are apparently the screw head here in Australia, which is just so difficult when you're trying to drive something in or pull something out that's a little corroded or pushing into something a little difficult. Ended up just having to break the wood.
Well, not really how I intended it. Half of it. Come on, that's gotta be. What the hell is holding you down there? Yo. Screw you.
After taking all the wood out, I gave it a thorough scrub because it was disgusting. Lots of melted sugars and crap onto it. But lost all the footage to that, so you only get a couple pictures. And And I swear it wasn't just Kobe that was cleaning, I also did some of the cleaning. Even though you're only seeing her doing it right now. Next step after cleaning and removing everything, I was putting on the sound dampener stuff that you're seeing me measuring out. It's a thick, rubbery, tar-like glue on a metal sheet, flexible metal sheet that reduces the vibrations in whatever you put it onto. I think it's a little bit of hearsay about how important it is to your build, but I will say it does reduce a lot of vibrations when you're driving. It's not going to make it quieter when you're sitting at a campsite, but while driving it definitely made it quieter. So here you can see us starting to apply it around the wheelbases, or sorry, the wheel wells, since that's where a lot of the sound is going to come from when driving. And then the rest of the van got about 40% coverage, not fully, but more than enough to bring that vibration down pretty substantially. So. The key is to roll it on really tight. It's all about contact. That sticky, rubbery goo needs to be pressed up against whatever you don't want to vibrate. Anything, if it's just hovering over it, it does not have nearly the same effect. So that's where you can see we have this acrylic roller to really push it into all the different crevices. I apologize for my poor videography skills. The light is behind us, and so we are in darkness. I'm hoping that some of these color enhancement editing tools I have makes this a little brighter, but only so much you can do. Two-person job, but really not. Just when you only have one roller, only so much can happen with one or two people. Once we got the majority of the wheel wells done, we moved on to the floor. Again, we were only aiming for about 40% coverage here, so we put it between the little divots. In hindsight, I'm not sure if we even really needed to do that. All the bends in the metal really make it very strong and prevent it from vibrating all that much. This is not really where we should have prioritized our efforts, but it's where we wanted to start. I don't have any further insulation on the floor, so it does provide a little bit to that as well. It was quite the process to cut out all these little strips that'll fit between and then individually tape them all down. So that's what you get to end off this video. It's just us working through some of that. So that's what I've been up to for the last couple months, and what I will continue to be up to for the next few. I'm hoping to keep you up to date through these. They are turning out to be a lot more work than I expected them to be, They are kind of fun, but not as much fun as actually building the van. So we'll see how well I can keep up to building them, or to making them, not building them. But I'll try my best. I'll try my best to keep you guys all up to date. Otherwise, I will continue to send stuff via Snapchat and WhatsApp and wherever else I'm connected to y'all. So, enjoying myself, staying safe, and I'll close the video out with a few pieces of wildlife that I've come across so far in my travels. Bye. Love y'all.
It's very hard to tell, but that's a fuzzy butt. Koala. So many bats.